Hey, what up? This is Jordan Hoffart, and we're at my house in Vista, California. Well, I knew I wanted to be in Southern California just because I love skating and, you know, make a go of it. Being Canadian, I didn't really have any credit. So with that being said, I needed to make a huge down payment to own anything in Southern California until my credit was established. Vista was the region, it was cheaper and you can kind of get a bigger lot for less money, you know? And I always knew I wanted to build some stuff in my house, so whatever I was gonna buy was gonna cater to that for sure. When I bought the house, it was a foreclosure. So we pretty much just gutted the house first, made sure that we took care of the inside. I learned a lot the whole way through. I had my buddy Hawkins staying with me, and he knew a lot about construction, learned how to frame properly, learned how to plumb. We redid the electrical, drywall, all that. After we got, you know, the kitchen, living room, all like the main living areas finished, and that kind of transitioned into the concrete work. We did the front features first, just to get a grasp of troweling and making sure the dimensions were good, and we could kind of concentrate on the backyard. The bowl took about 5 to 6 weeks of actual build time. Kind of had this little ghetto napkin of like the dimensions of the bowl, and we were just like, fuck it, dude. This is it, let's go for it. And we kind of just tweaked it as we went. And my buddy Berard was a finisher for a skate park company for a long time. So he kind of had an eye for it, what would work where. Came out pretty sick for sure. I'm fucking stoked on what we did. For the interior of the house, if you cruise inside, you can kind of get like an eclectic antique vibe. My wife and I are kind of into that, the memorabilia, modern history. So we got some stuff from the 40s, 50s, 60s, all that. I just like looking at stuff that has history, that has a story, that has life, even a past life. It's almost like it's reliving again. If you can get something that had purpose once upon a time and bring it back, it just kind of makes it that much cooler in my opinion. But if you walk around the house, you can see like in the living room, we got that old school 50s skateboard with the steel wheels. It's just like, damn dude, that's like a piece of history, dude. That's like where it all started. It's so sick, you know? And then we built the stack stone fireplace to make it, you know, a little bit rustic, but at the same time kind of tough. Put like an old railway tie as the mantle in there. I don't know, you cruise into the kitchen, you can see each cabinet's different. You know, we got the big farm sink and cut into like some, you know, dry sink that's from Paris. There's this cabinet that we actually cut in half. It came in one piece. We ordered it from back east, and we mounted the top half on the wall, and then the bottom half we put butcher block on. We cut out the doors and put antique glass in it, and then we got these cool little like iron shroom handles that we put on it. Everything we ripped out of here initially, we tried to save what we could. There was an old fence. We chopped the fence up and made it an enclosure for the dishwasher. We found that little like stove oven that's like tiny. It says Boss on it. We put a little butcher block on it and just like made it a sick little counter. Everything in that room, you got like the old chandelier with the spoons and the forks, ghetto ass wood crate on the wall that we put some dope dishes, like antique dishes on there. And you go into the dining room, we got this chandelier with all the cur jars, like the old mason jars, and it has all these old lights in it. And we got this pretty dope floral like wallpaper print. My chick just found all these old school frames, got these paper mache like head mounts from this like Haiti relief fundraiser thing. Every bathroom's totally different. We got the skate slat board with old skateboards incorporated into it, and you know, the guest bedroom. Built a big walk-in shower that's like subway tiles. You go to the second bathroom and it's kind of more like your Las Vegas like getaway, like hard rock, kind of cheesy, but I don't know, it works. And we built like custom countertops and put those in there. Then you go to the third bathroom that we built from the ground up in the ensuite for the master. Kind of like the claw tub, like Little House on the Prairie type vibe. We got the chandelier, and we had the old crate slat wall on that as well, and those old school like exterior lights we threw in there. And you go into the master and we like knocked the whole side of the wall out, extended the slab, roof, all that top to bottom. And I'm glad I did, because Tony Hawk posted this armoire on Instagram, and I was coming home from LA and I seen it. I was like, holy shit, I've been looking for something like that for a long time. Literally 2 minutes, it had like fucking bazillion likes and like thousands of people like, we want it, we want it. So I was like, dude, I'm coming right now. Sure enough, pulled up. He was like, all right, dude, it's yours. But now it's in there. It's in my master bedroom. It's not going anywhere. It's probably like my favorite piece of furniture. And I get to say that it's from Tony Hawk, which is pretty fucking cool. With any like major customizing of a home, there's obviously like complications. I try not to think about that too much, because I just always wanted a house where I wanted to build whatever the fuck I want and learn and get messy and figure it out, make mistakes. It's your base for everyday life. I mean, you wake up, you start your day, go for a rip in the backyard just to kind of clear my head, like get my legs moving and stuff. Favorite obstacle to skate would have to be that foot high, like super tight quarter pipe on the side of my house. You kind of got to approach it noodle-legged and a little bit slower because the transition's so tight, and that's kind of the opposite of how I approach everything else. The other thing is probably just the lump in the middle, the Canadian mud lump. Skating to me is pretty much everything, you know? I've always done it since I could walk. It's been a part of me, you know? I feel more comfortable pushing than I do walking half the time. As I get older, I kind of starting to realize that not everyone gets to do what they love for a living, even for a fraction of their lives. So I feel like really blessed that way. It's encouraging to let people know to go for it. Definitely go for your passions, man. Don't be scared. If you love it hard enough, like, you'll get good at it, you know? You put in the time, you'll get repaid. As far as what the future holds, it's gotta be with skating, you know? At the end of the day, it's kind of just fun to come home and, you know, have the boys over, have whoever over, and just cruise around and have fun, dude. What's the point of living if you're just grinding all day and you're just fucking bummed all the time? It's like, skateboarding's fun, dude. There's passion there. It's like life. You feel it inside you. Skateboarding's the best.